into a little mock draft? You want to do a 2-round? You want to do a 1-round?
Up to you, buddy.
Let's just try 2-round and just kind of run through it relatively quickly. We'll go back and forth.
So the last time we did this, we got ridiculed on a few picks. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to swap.
We're going to make the exact same picks.
You make the exact same pick. No. So last time I had the even number picks, and we did no trades, and Teeters over here did the odd number picks. Because we wanted to have our favorite teams. Obviously, my favorite team picking a 12, his favorite team picking a 3. So we're going to swap them this time. I'm going to do odd picks. He's going to do even picks. We're going to do 2-round. We're still not going to do any trades. We can bring up possibility for trades.
If you want to do trades, we can do them.
If you want. I can see it. Let's do it.
Yeah, we'll do
All right, let's do it. I'm in.
All right, you're on the clock, sir.
I'm on the clock.
Chicago Bears at 1.
Yeah, go ahead and put in a left tackle.
Left tackle.
No. Yeah, I think we all know who the number 1 pick is. Caleb Williams. Who?
Yeah.
Caleb Williams. My least favorite tackle.
No shocker there. Caleb Williams at 1.
I don't see anything else happening. I don't even know what else to say there.
It's nothing more to say on it. The 2 Washington Commanders here. Jaden Daniels is really falling down the board here on PFF, but he's still number 2 for me. If I can click the right one and not his draft profile, there we go. Get him drafted. I'm gonna go with Jaden Daniels number 2.
Jaden Daniels. All right. New England Patriots. Do you think there's still a chance to get Justin Fields?
No. They brought Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah. I mean, that's putting him in the quarterback market. Jacoby Brissett obviously is not a long-term answer. They're bringing him in to deal with a rookie.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the point. Pencil me in there for Drake May. I think that's obviously the obvious pick. There has been talks about J.J. McCarthy. We did talk about this. J.J. McCarthy possibly jumping Drake May as that third guy.
I'm out. Gerard Mayo, I like you. If you take fucking J.J. McCarthy over Drake May or Jaden Daniels or Marvin Harrison, if you're not taking a fucking quarterback, take Marvin Harrison.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah. I think Drake May's the pick there.
I do too.
And I think you can pick the next obvious one.
Yeah, Marvin Harrison 4. Moving on.
No conversation.
Nothing needed.
All right. So I think it's the first spot where you possibly see a trade. I'm not going to do one personally at this point.
Okay.
I think the potential, and Jim Harbaugh's first year, I think they're realistically they're a contender right now the way they sit.
Yeah.
Why not try to add more players? Why are you trying to add players for next year? You have a cap issue. Like, let's get the best player available on a rookie contract. Let's just pick somebody. I'm going ahead and I'm picking Joe Alt.
Joe Alt. Okay.
I think Joe Alt is
if they stay at 5, they're taking Joe Alt. If they're looking
I want to take Brock Bowers there. I think that was the biggest mistake we made on our last mock draft, but I
just don't see Brock Bowers going in the top 10.
Yeah. I mean, could also be a spot where we see another receiver go. Obviously, Mike Williams just got released.
I don't.
I think Joe Alt.
Honestly, I think the Chargers are Joe Alt at 5 or trading back.
Yeah. If you look at Michigan, what did Michigan do best last year?
Run the ball.
They ran the ball. They're going to want to run the ball, and you're going to say, "Oh, Rashawn Slater's here." No, Rashawn. If they have a chance at Joe Alt, one of them is going to play right side, and if you have one of them playing the right side, dude, you have one of the best. You have potential to have one of the best tackle tandems in the league,
if not the best.
Yeah, 100%. So that's my pick. I like it.
I do think that's potentially the first trade spot at 6, though, for the Giants. They need a lot of help.
They do. They do need a lot of help.
Obviously, they brought Drew Lockins. I don't know if they're in the receiver market or the quarterback market. They're probably going to look for a receiver. I'm going to go Malik Neighbors.
I think a better fit there.
I do. I think they're going to be higher on Neighbors. I personally like Rome a hell of a lot better. Yeah. But I think they'll look for the little more playmaking at a Neighbors.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to pencil in. You're going Neighbors?
Yep.
So I'm going to pencil in the first trade here. I think if Joe Alt is off the board at 7 for the Titans, I think the Titans will trade back and possibly jump to get another tackle. And I'm going to trade him into another one of my spots, too, because I just think it's what's going to happen. I'm going to trade the Titans with Vegas. I think Vegas is going to do what they can to jump over Denver to pick a quarterback.
Okay.
And I'm penciling Vegas for J.J. McCarthy.
Are you giving up a second-round pick, or are you giving up more? Just go first.
I think they're giving up a first round next year and probably a third this year.
Third.
I mean, that's probably the minimum of what that takes, right?
If you're not giving up
you're moving up 7 spots, 6 spots.
6 spots. So you're giving up a first. You're giving
first
up
next
13,
year.
You're giving up 13 next year's first, and
probably a third this year.
All right, so we'll just force that at If it's not a second round pick,
I think it's a
doesn't have
third.
any value on us.
Maybe you might see another late round pick next year, like another third next year or something.
If it's not a second round pick this year, I don't give a shit. It doesn't have any impact on mock draft.
Yeah. So I think that's what happens.
So you said for JJ.
I think JJ McCarthy ends up going to Vegas. I think Vegas is going to do what they can. They did sign Gardner Minshew. That's a good bridge guy. He's not your quarterback of the future. So I think they're obviously going to be in the market. I think that's a signing that shows they're going to be in the market. So I think they're going to do whatever they can to get above Denver and make sure Denver doesn't get the guy they want. And Tennessee in this situation, there's a lot of good tackles. Tennessee's going tackle, in my opinion. And
I think they want Joe Alt, but if he's not there,
if Joe Alt's gone at 5, if Joe Alt's gone at 5, I think I take him. If Brock Bowers goes at 5, Tennessee might stay. I think that's the scenario. But in this project, in this scenario, I think that's what happens. So,
all right, Atlanta. 8 to the Falcons here. They've been pretty active on the offensive side of the ball. I want to say Rome Odunze, but I feel like
I would love that.
I feel like they may look to go on the defensive side.
They did sign Darnell Mooney
and Ray McLeod, I believe, was the other guy they signed.
So I mean, they have receivers. Do you add to your defense? Raheem Morris, first year coach. You want to get your stud.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm thinking, and maybe it's a.
Could possibly be the only defensive player taken here in the first.
Yeah, I'm not going to overthink this. It's Rome Odunze, Dave.
Just taking best player available.
That makes it fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, you're paying Kirk a lot of money. You're giving him every single weapon, and as much as I thought Raheem would be more involved in the defensive side of free agency, he hasn't. So maybe he's trying to load the offensive side of the ball up and go later for defense. So I'm gonna go with it, Rome Odunze, which I think is absolute worst case for the Bears.
Cool.
I think that's part of the reason why they do it.
Yeah,
it's worst case for the Bears.
Yeah, that's why I'm sitting here like,
Fuck you.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think Chicago is hoping and praying one of the receivers fall to them.
I do too.
I think in this scenario, in this exercise here, if your best receivers are taken, I don't see them. I don't know.
They loved Cooper DeJean on our first mock. They loved them. Just so you know, they love Cooper DeJean.
I could see this trade. I could see this pick getting traded. What do you think? I could see it getting traded.
Possibly, or I could see them going defensive.
Yeah, I mean, but I think whoever they pick defensive, they can get where they're going. So let's pencil in a trade. I'm going to do another trade. Do you mind if I do another trade?
Nope.
Okay. I'm penciling Chicago trading down to 12. Denver moving up, taking Bo Nix.
All right, so you're giving up what?
I think Denver. I don't know if Denver has to give up the first round next year.
For 3 rounds? For 3 spots?
I don't know.
You don't have a second this round.
Maybe a second next year. Maybe a second this year, third this year. Or second next year, third this year. I don't know if that takes a first. We can pencil in a first if you want, but I don't know if it takes a first to go up there.
Let's see what gives us a fourth. I think it's a fourth. A fourth and a second next year gets us to 58%. So let's go with that.
What, a fourth this year and a second next year?
Yeah. Actually, it was declined.
Oh.
I mean, I can force it. But
playing Madden here. I think at that point Denver's going to panic. Minnesota doesn't take Bo Nix before them.
All right, so you're coming for Bo up.
I'm going up for Bo. I think I don't know. I think Sean Payton better fit as Bo Nix.
I do too. At 10, I'm going to go. The Jets going to take Talise Fuaga. I don't think there's any chance in hell they're not taking a tackle, which is what's one they like better. And I'm going to say they like Fuaga. I like Fuaga better.
All right, so 11 of the Vikings. They took a hit on defense. I can definitely see them going defense. Obviously, they have Sam Darnold in the building. Don't think it's a great move. Michael Penix Jr. I think he's the best fit in Minnesota. I think that's his best fit. I think that's his best fit.
All right, 12. Back to the Bears, back on the clock here. I think this is actually a pretty decent scenario for them to where they can
100%.
trade down to 12
100%.
and still take Dallas Turner. So
yeah,
give me Dallas Turner.
That's why I did it, because I think they'd be willing to do it.
Yeah.
Because I think with the way they're looking from 10, if they're looking from 10 to 10, I mean, if they're going down from 9 to 12, 10 and 11 is all they're worried about. And I don't think...
Well, I don't think they're worried about 10. 10's not taking an edge player, in my opinion. They're taking
11 could possibly do it if they're not ready to pick a quarterback.
Yeah, 11 would be the question mark, I think you're okay there. If they take Jared Verse or Dallas Turner, you're happy with either one of them.
Either one, yep. I like that scenario for Chicago.
I do too.
13, the Titans think they were a little bit mad at the player you just picked, but I think they still get Olufashinu. I think that's who they end up going with. I think
Fashanu.
the NFL's a little higher on him than I am, but I think they're a little upset that Fuaga's gone.
PFF has dropped Fashanu to 4th tackle.
Really?
Fontenot is a higher rank.
Fontenot could go there, but I think Fashanu might give them. Yeah, I think Fashanu might give them what they want. So Fashanu.
The Saints here at 14. I'm gonna go Byron Murphy. I think they need interior defensive line. I think he's a better pass rusher than Jer'Zhan Newton. I think Newton's banged up too currently, isn't he? If I remember right.
I believe so. Yeah.
I think he's banged up there.
Or Jer'Zhan Newton's from Texas. Yeah, he's from Illinois. Yeah. I thought you meant the other guy from Texas.
No, not the
Sweat.
Not Devondre Sweat. No.
Yeah.
That's way too early for Devondre Sweat. I do think corners potentially in play there. Corner potentially in play for the Titan 13 too. I think there. But 15 to the Colts.
15 to the Colts. So I mean, it's a little tricky one here. I could see them going corner. Jared Verse is still there too. I could see both of them. I like both of them.
Personally, I think they go corner.
That's what I think too. And you can just pencil them in for the best corner in the draft, Quinyon Mitchell. Which I'm a lot higher on him now after the combine. He was not my number one.
You criticized the shit out of me for having him at 1 when you had him at 5.
No, I had him at 4, didn't I?
5.
No, I didn't have him at 5.
Did him at 5.
I don't know. His combine, I don't know how anybody's going to pass on him.
Yeah,
I don't.
Quinyon Mitchell, he's a fucking monster.
I think he jumped himself up the board.
16.
Corner. Everybody hated that. Pick Nate Wiggins. Do it again.
Cooper DeJean's here. Take him. The Seattle here. I think Fontenot may be in play here, but I'm gonna go Jared Verse, bolster that defensive line on the edge roster there. 17 to the Jaguars.
The Jaguars. I can see the Jaguars going corner. I do. I'm gonna go Nate Wiggins.
Nate Wiggins? All right.
I like Nate Wiggins. I think gives him a little bit of speed on defense.
All right, in that case, 18 to the Bengals, it's going to be Brock Bowers.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping that would happen. I mean, I don't know. I doubt he gets there.
I don't think there's any chance.
I doubt he gets there. I think somebody ends up if he gets past. I think if he gets past 12, I think you're going to see somebody go up and get him. I think I can really see him go to the Saints at 14. If I was picking even numbers, I probably would have took him 14 to the Saints.
I don't like him to the Saints.
I probably would have took him there. I don't think he makes past the Saints at 14.
I could see maybe one of the teams in a mid-teen like trading back with somebody coming up. One of the good teams coming up. The Bills. Bills took on last year.
Yeah.
Maybe Green Bay.
I think somebody ends up trading up to get him.
Really possibly.
If he makes it past 12 because of the quarterbacks and the tackles. It wouldn't
surprise me if the Bengals traded up to get him. Then.
Yeah, I think he ends up with the Bengals. I think they end up having to go up and get him though, and somebody trading back. If you want to talk best fits in the draft, selfishly, I think that is the best fit in the draft. So, I think that's kind of why I was avoiding picking him there because I just think that's his fit. The Los Angeles Rams. The Rams are a little tricky here. I can see them trading.
The Rams are tough because
the Rams don't like taking picks.
This is the first round pick they've had in forever.
Yeah, I just don't know what kind of players do the Rams.
They have a bunch of needs. I mean, the offensive line's a need, the corners a need, linebackers a need. Not that you take one here.
Yeah.
Quarterback's a need, and a future quarterback at least. But
I mean, obviously, offensive line's a need. So I think they just take the best offensive line available at this point, Troy Fattenu.
Okay. The Steelers here at 20. I think corner could be in play, but I'm going to go Jack Sparrow-Johnson.
Oof. I like that pick.
So do I.
Yeah.
I think Cooper DeJean or Terrion Arnold are those guys are in play for that for sure. But I like Jackson Powers-Johnson, and I think that's a pretty good fit for them.
Yeah. 21 in Miami, I'm going corner again. Cooper DeJean I like there. I think they need I think Cooper DeJean.
He's a little.
They like their speed.
He's a little Minka Fitzpatrick kind of type, who obviously they drafted. So
yeah, and I know they like their speed over there in Miami, so I think that's a good fit there. I think they go corner. They might have their choice of who it is, but I think you're probably going to go corner here again, aren't you?
I am. Yeah, Terrion Arnold to the Eagles.
I think his
although
best
the
case
Eagles
scenario
are really
for the
high
Eagles.
on. Some of the Eagles fans are very very high on Eli Ricks and
Keely Ringo.
Yeah, Keely Ringo. They're not the answer. Terrion Arnold will be your day one fucking player there.
Yeah.
And move either Bradbury or Slade to the slot.
Yeah. Right.
23 of the Texans.
Houston. Does Houston need a right tackle?
Who is their right tackle?
That's why I'm asking you. You followed them a little bit more than I did.
I don't. Their offensive line's pretty decent. You do it on ours, so I'm recording my screen.
What's that?
Pull up their. I'm not sure who they have on the right tackle right now. I'm screen recording though. Per PFF, their needs are receiver. I don't see
Titus Howard. Okay, they're not going to tackle. Titus Howard.
Yeah. Okay. D-line and linebacker.
I can see them going with the run stuffer in the middle. Let's give me Jerzon Newton there.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a good fit
there too, I think.
Yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys here at 24. There's a lot of tackles on the board here that we have not hit to. I think they go Tyler Guyton. I do.
All right, I'm going to go Packers. I'm going to also go tackle there. I think. See, the problem is they're getting rid of Bakhtiari.
Yeah, Bakhtiari's gone.
Due to he's never been on the field.
Yeah, he's been hurt for a while.
I really like Amarius Mims there, but I think J.C. Latham will be the pick for them. I think Amarius Mims is probably the better player.
He's a pure right tackle versus a guy who I think slots better. I think Latham slots better than left tackle than right. The Bucs at 26. I don't know this roster super great. Obviously, they brought back Mike Evans. This would have been a spot probably for a receiver. I'm going to take Latow. I think they need some edge rusher there. Shaq Barrett, obviously not there now. So I think Latow would be a good fit there. I think he's one of the most polished. He is the most polished edge rusher coming out. Not the best of athletes coming out, but he's definitely the most polished.
Right. So I think here with Arizona's a intriguing pick here because Arizona still needs to build their offensive line, right? Mm-hmm. So I think they love Jackson Powers Johnson if he's there.
I don't
obviously here
27.
He's not here or there at this point. So I think really it's kind of their choice. Are you going tackle or are you going interior? I think they possibly go interior and take Graham Barton. I do like Amarius Mims. I think Amarius Mims will fall a little bit. I think you might see him towards the very back of the draft.
I think just the lack of film on Amarius Mims is.
I think whoever gets him is going to be very pleased with him. But
the injury concerns with him are a real thing. Buffalo here at 28. Didn't they sign a receiver? I believe.
Buffalo. They got rid of Gabe Davis.
Gabe Davis is in
Jacksonville.
They brought some receiver in. I can't remember who the hell it is, but either way, they're going Brian Thomas Jr.
They signed Mac Hollins and Curtis Samuel.
That's who it is. Yep. But either way, Brian Thomas.
Brian Thomas
can play. One of them can play. Either Curtis Samuel or Brian Thomas can play in the slot.
Yeah. Corner here for Detroit, I believe. I think that's kind of probably the best. But obviously, we were talking a little early in the show. They need a corner. Kool-Aid McKinstry.
It's a good fit.
Yeah. I like it.
The Baltimore Ravens here at 30. Potential receiver here I could see if they don't find one in free agency. I don't think any of the D-line really fits here. Maybe Javondre Sweat if you fell in love with him. Obviously, he didn't come in at 800 pounds like a lot of people thought he would. Chop Robinson could be in play here. Corner, I think, is in play here. Peyton Willis could be in play here. You know what? I like that. Peyton Willis.
Peyton
Wilson. Sorry,
Wilson.
Peyton Wilson. Sorry, not Willis. Reminds me a little bit of Patrick Willis. So.
Yeah. All right, so I have...
He's the first round pick if he doesn't get hurt.
I have San Francisco.
Yeah, but 31.
San Francisco is an intriguing
I don't think there's a
spot.
chance in hell.
Huh?
No, I know where I would go with this pick. Let's put it that way.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Are you thinking offense?
Yeah, it's an offensive player. Yeah.
You're an offensive player. I'm thinking an offensive player, too. Are you thinking of the guy who ran the fastest 40-yard dash
I
ever?
am not, no.
Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking. Maybe add to your explosion on offense. I was thinking maybe that. I was thinking maybe Troy Franklin. Are you thinking a receiver?
I am not, no.
Well, who the fuck are you thinking?
Amarius Mims.
Oh, I don't know if I see that. I think they just signed McKivitz.
I still think they'd take it line.
Yeah. You know what? Pencil me in for Mims.
Talk to you now.
Well, I was thinking it, but I thought maybe if we still have Xavier Worthy on the board here, maybe that's probably the best fit where they go. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
But Amarius Mims most likely is not going to fall as far as we made him
Yeah,
fall.
probably not. I think if Amarius Mims isn't there and one of the quarterbacks is there, that's definitely a potential trade piece there. Yeah. I think 30, 31, and 32 are all potential trade backs in if one of the quarterbacks is there.
And just go ahead and pick a receiver at 32.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take the guy you just talked about. I'm going to take Xavier Worthy as soon as I can find him. PFF has him ranked at 69.
Oof.
But he's first. He's going first. All right, 33 for the your fucking favorite team, buddy.
Why did I end up with that?
the fuck you.
I don't know what the
Towers.
fuck they're going to do. They're probably going to fucking sign some clown from Wisconsin Whitewater or something. I don't fucking know.
I think
they're going to get a receiver.
that's what I was going to say. I think it's got to be a receiver.
A.D. Mitchell.
All right.
I hate that for him, but he's the best receiver on the board. I hate that.
34,
I absolutely hate that for him.
34 here. We'll keep the receiver run going here. Give me Ladd McConkey.
God, I hope that doesn't happen.
I'm
talking about A.D. Mitchell still. Ladd McConkey's a perfect fit in New
Yeah,
England.
he is.
Yeah.
Wes Welker 2.0 incoming.
100%. I think Arizona ends up trading this pick, but I'm not going to do a trade here. I think second round. I'm not going to bother with second round trades. I think this is a good.
I think
spot.
33 could move. To be honest. That's a pick that normally historically does move.
I mean, did you just see the two players we just picked right there? I mean, that's pretty impressive. Like,
Chop Robinson's still available too. Somebody might come over him.
Yeah.
This might be a spot for Chop Robinson too. Honestly.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Arizona needs a center. I really like Zach Frazier here too.
I think
build your offensive line.
Everybody in the offensive
build
line.
your offensive line. Give me Zach Frazier.
Zach Frazier. I really like Zach Frazier.
Yeah, I don't know who's playing center at Arizona. Who's Arizona center? Let me find that out quick before you lock that in.
I already did.
Oh, okay. You can't back it out.
I don't think so. I'm not aware of how to back it out.
All right, you can go ahead. I'm just going to see who Arizona.
All right, that's fine. The Commanders at 36. Question marks on what they're going to do in the secondary. They brought some vets in. Chop Robinson might make Chop Robinson makes too much sense here. I was just trying to talk myself into Tyler Nubin, but Chop Robinson, the hit potential of Chop Robinson at 36 is too much.
Froholt is the center.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Neither.
Sucks.
Zach Frazier. Lock it in. Locked in already. Got it.
Yeah, 37 with the Chargers.
37 to the Chargers. I think this is I don't want to say it's a reach, but wait, let me look at something.
Do not say Blake Corum.
No, I'm gonna look at something here quick. Hold on 1 second. 1 moment, please.
I think I know where I'm going. Actually, I know where I'm going. I'm actually a little surprised he's still there.
You know what? I think I really want to see them go Blake Corum there, but I think they'll end up waiting. They pick at 69. I think they might be able to get him there or trade up to get him. Give me Troy Franklin.
I was just saying Troy Franklin too. I would go there. Maybe Tyler Nubin, but
they need receiver, and we skip what's it called? We skip receiver in the first round. So
Yeah, we did. 38 here with the Titans.
fuck.
Who did the Titans take it?
Huh?
Who did the Titans take it?
Tackle.
Tackle.
Fashanu.
They took Fashion. We did take him with Fashion. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Fuck. I just realized I have Carolina again at 39. I fucking hate Carolina so much.
I would take Tyler Newman here as they look to replace Kevin Byard. Obviously, they traded him last year, but
yeah,
that was mid-season.
All right.
How you up, buddy?
All right. So
obviously
they need a lot. So I'm thinking two picks here. Either Chris Broswell from Alabama, the edge, to replace Brian Burns, or Jordan Morgan. Obviously, they need an offensive lineman. I think they got to protect their quarterback. They got to protect the franchise that they hoping they give the keys to the franchise.
In guards. So.
Yeah, so let's give him a tackle here, Jordan Morgan.
Jordan Morgan may bump in a guard, but
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah.
The Commanders here. Yeah, I got them again. Who did I take for him last? Jesus, I don't remember. Took Chop Robinson, so they didn't take anybody in the secondary. I'm going to take Enos Rackstraw Jr.
That's a hell of a haul for them.
Yeah, it is.
Robinson and Jaden Daniels.
And it fills a lot of needs. A lot of needs for them.
Yeah.
You got Green Bay at 41.
Green Bay at 41. So I gave them a tackle earlier in the draft, right?
Green Bay, you took... Did I pass him? I did. Yeah, J.C. Latham.
I have a feeling they need another tackle. But I don't... You're protecting Jordan Love here. You're adding some depth on defense. Tyler Newman's still available, right?
No, I took Tyler.
Oh, you did take him. That's right.
I took him to 38.
I think maybe corner.
Cameron Kitchens is still there.
No. I think maybe corner or edge is probably their best fit here in the second round.
Go interior D-line, too.
I don't know how early. Do you think too early for Sweat?
I think he goes in the top 50. He didn't weigh in at $4 bills, so that
maybe
goes
Braden
well.
Fiske.
Braden Fiske is here, too.
Yeah, I like Braden Fiske.
His only knock is he's old.
You know what? I'm just going to go out on a limb here. I know they need offensive line. Give me Kingsley Sumataya. I like that fit there. Give him 2 tackles, bolster edge.
I don't hate it.
No.
The Vikings here at 42. We want quarterback for them in the first round. Let's go Chris Braswell. Give him an edge rusher there to maybe to help pair with Jonathan Grenard and replace Daniel Hunter. 43 at the Falcons.
43 the Falcons.
There's still a lot of good players. Oh my Jesus Christ!
I think they end up going at a corner here. What?
We forgot about Darius Robinson.
Huh?
Darius Robinson's still fucking available.
Yeah. He probably ends up getting traded up for, right?
He probably goes in the first round somewhere, to be honest with you.
I like that fit there. I didn't even see that. Yeah, Darius Robinson. That's why I don't like doing 2-round mock drafts.
This is why I like doing 2-round
mock drafts. I miss people. This is my first second-round mock draft I've done this year. So. Yeah. So, yeah, Darius Robinson.
I forgot
Go ahead and put him in there. Thanks for that.
Fucking first time I did too. That's just it. PFS has him at like 45, so he's down the list a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna go corner there at Mike Sandstrom, but I like.
Or did you Tampa or Lassiter? Sandstrom had a good combine, but I still like the other two's tape better. 44 to the Raiders. They took quarterback in the first round. I think corner is probably in play here. I'm going to go Kamari Lassiter.
Kamari Lassiter.
Took forever to draft him. The Saints at 45.
Yeah, this is the Sean Payton pick. This is Denver's pick.
Yes, it is.
Sean Payton pick. I'm going to go Braden Fiske.
Braden Fiske?
Yep.
I like Fiske. 46 to the Indianapolis Colts here. Who did we have taken in the first round?
Who the hell did I take? I took a corner. Didn't I? Yeah, I took a corner.
15? 16? 15. Yeah, Quinion Mitchell.
Yeah.
Give me Javonte Sanders. Tight end out of Texas.
No, Jatavion.
Jatavion, yeah, whatever.
Giants.
47.
Give me a decent Isaac. Could also see them going Roman Wilson.
I could see that. Or Ricky Parcell. Ricky Parcell might be there too. The Jaguars at 48. Who did we take with them earlier?
Where did we end up having Xavier Worthy go?
To the Chiefs?
Oh, you took him at 32.
Yeah,
Chiefs.
yeah. We've been looking for the Jaguars. Jaguars took Nate Wiggins in the first round. So we got a corner. They brought in Gabe Davis at receiver. Not really any edge guys I like here. Did lose Robert Hunt. Or they do need some interior line. Chris Jenkins might make a little sense here. Give me, where is Christian Hayes? Where are my gods at? Give me Christian Hayes.
All right. I think this kid ends up getting traded up for, but he's still there, and I think it's a nice fit. Keon Coleman of the Bengals, 49.
I forgot about Keon.
Yeah.
I think he's falling down boards.
Even though I think I don't know why. I know he is falling down boards a little bit.
I didn't like his.
I really like that fit to Cincinnati there, knowing that T. Higgins is probably out the door. I think Keon Coleman, somebody probably goes up to get him.
I wouldn't be surprised if he falls. I mean, this kind of feels like the right range for him. But Parasol and Roman Wilson both had better combines and seem to be going up some boards. The Philadelphia Eagles here at 50. We addressed linebacker for him. We addressed D-back for him. Right? We got linebacker for him, didn't we? No, this is their second pick, right? Yeah, this is the second pick. So they got Terrion Arnold in the first round. I don't really know where they go here. I don't think they go corner. Maybe receiver. Give me Roman Wilson. But the Steelers are 51.
Steelers 51. I'm going to go corner for them.
Yeah, I would too.
Kyrie Jackson.
Who?
Kyrie Jackson.
Over TJ Tampa or San Australia?
I thought you'd pick Sinistro. All right, give me Sinistro. I thought you picked him already. Sorry, I don't have an active list, so I'm going off memory.
Yeah, no, sorry.
I also think Devondre Sweat could be a pick there on the defensive line.
That could be, yeah.
To stop Derrick Henry, the run game. Great run stopper. I could see that happening, but they need a corner. I think that's their number one need, right? PFF is the number one lead.
It has center, linebacker, D-back. But yeah, they definitely need another corner outside of Joey Porter. The Rams at 52. I don't remember who the fucking Rams all took so far, to be honest with you. The Rams. Who we take in the first round? We took Fat now, so they got a tackle. And this is their second pick. Don't need a quarterback, or don't need a receiver. They're good there. Could use some help in a secondary. Devondre Sweat would make some sense here, I think. But I'm going to go TJ Tampa.
At the Eagles?
That was, yeah, you have the Eagles. 53.
So I can see them going one or two ways here. I could see them going linebacker.
That's where I would say it.
But they did sign Devin White today.
It's only a one-year deal, though.
Yeah. Or I could see them going maybe trying to add a third receiver. Even though, because I don't know if Devontae Parker's the answer.
I thought we took Roman Wilson for them.
I never said Roman Wilson.
No. I thought didn't we just take them for Roman Wilson? Isn't it their second round pick? Second? Fucking. Yeah, this is their second round pick.
You took Roman Wilson for him.
Sorry.
Okay, so that makes my
I'm pretty sure I took a
that makes my life easier. Let's go Edrin Cooper. I did not. I forgot you took him.
Yeah, just a couple picks ago. 54 to the Browns. This is where I'm going to say Devondre Sweat falls to. Where the hell is he at? There he is. I take Devondre Sweat. No, I don't want his player stuff.
Can you remind me who Miami took so far?
Miami took Cooper Digi.
I think they stay on the defensive side of the ball. Give me Jonah Ellis.
That is it. Oh, I like Jonah Ellis.
Nice fit there. Both defensive ends are edge rushers are coming off injuries.
The Dallas Cowboys back up here. I'm going to say it's going to be the first running back off the board here, Jonathan Brooks.
Like it.
57 to the Bucks.
Bucks, I know you have to build your defense a little bit, but I think you took TJ Tampa?
Yes.
Kyrie Jackson. I think they're they lost, what was his name? Corner. They lost the corner.
Carlton Davis.
Yeah.
Trader.
Yeah, let's get a new corner in there.
58 for the Green Bay Packers. They kind of filled their safety market with Xavier McKinney. Do like some of the safeties here, though. I think Chris Jenkins would fit really well in that defensive line. Give me Chris Jenkins. 59 to the Texans.
I like Tez Walker. Give him another receiver.
Okay. Over Parasol?
Over who?
Ricky Parasol. Okay, Florida.
Yeah. I think Tez Walker is going to jump up some boards.
I don't know.
I was honestly thinking him or Jalen Polk there.
I really like Ricky Parasol. The Bills at 60. Who did they take already? I forget. Who did they take in the first round? Took Brian Thomas Jr., so they're probably not in on receiver, although I think they would like Ricky Parasol here. Kind of cleaned out that secondary a little bit. Give me Cameron Kitchens. I don't like him, but...
Now you can pick your boy Ricky Parasol.
What? Who? Now?
The Lions.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I have the Lions. Now you can pick Ricky Parasol. Get Josh Reynolds proven he can't be the third receiver.
No, I agree. 62 to the Baltimore Ravens here again.
I got the Niners again.
Who did they take already? They're the ones who took Peyton Willis, right? Peyton Wilson, yeah.
I thought it's Peyton Wilson.
Peyton Wilson. They took him. I think they might be at a market for another linebacker here, to be honest with you. But receiver, they took a receiver too, didn't they? Didn't they? That was another second round pick. Am I wrong?
I don't know.
I don't know. What for receivers we got there? I think receiver might be a potential here. D line might be a potential.
Jalen Polk, Jalen McMillan.
Nothing crazy about there. What we got left for D line? Give me Rook or Rogue. Give me Rook. I like Rook. And that's a fun name to say.
All right.
63 to the
Give me Chris Jenkins.
Chris Jenkins?
Interior, yeah.
I already took Chris Jenkins.
Oh, you took him?
Already off the board. He went
You took him
58
already?
to the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, I didn't. Sorry. I still don't have the list here in front of me. I should be marking them off, but I'm not. I think they have to replace somebody on the defensive line.
Reek Armstead did sign somewhere. He left.
John Feliciano's a free agent, right?
I believe so.
I could see them maybe going into your offensive line.
God, Jesus Christ. Brandon Trice is still available.
Is he really?
Yes.
I thought you picked him like 5 picks ago.
No, we did not.
All right, well, give me him. I did not realize you picked him already.
He's ranked 70th on the big board. All right, 64 here to wrap it up with the Kansas City Chiefs. I would say they took Xavier Worthy with a first-round pick here. Maybe looking to rebolster that offensive line. The kid from Yale still available. Linebackers, they lost some linebackers. They lost. Who was only lost? Gay? Was it Willie Gay? He left in free agency. Brandon Dorless, I like too, on the interior defensive line. But they did get a massive deal done with. Give me the tackle give me the Yale tackle. He's a little prospect guy. There's still a lot of guys in the third round there that were still going to be available. Yeah. Junior Colson, Jeremiah Trotter were still there. The running backs were still out there.
Brennan Rice is still there. I think we only had one running back go right.
Yeah.
Jalen Wright will probably be an early third-round pick. Cameron Kitchens fell, and I think that's third round's probably good for him. Patrick Paul is a monster of a man from Houston. Blake Corum, I think, is an easy pick to 69 for the Chargers. Bucky Irvin's there, but he hurt himself a little bit in the combine.
Yeah, I didn't like Bucky Irvin's tape.
Max Melton's still there. Max Melton in the third round is crazy good.
Max Melton, that's probably the right range for him. End of the second, early third.
Yeah.
Definitely, this is a pretty deep draft.
It's a very deep draft. You're gonna get starters, day one starters in the fourth round.
Yeah.
Johnny Wilson.
Johnny Wilson, it's hard to fucking say. It's 6'7".
6'7".
You get tight end. There's some interior linemen there too. We only took one guard.
Mason McCormick's still there from South Dakota State.
No, Christian Mahogany was still there.
Marshawn Lloyd's there. DJ James.
Yeah, I think the third round's where you're going to see a lot of running backs go. I think that's going to be the sweet spot there.
I do like Tommy. I like Tommy Eichenberg.
Yeah, so do I.
Cade Stover's there. I mean, you got some ball players here going probably in the third and fourth round. Cole Bishop, Troy Benson. Like, yeah, dude. Freaking Cooper Beebe could probably.
Yeah, Cooper Beebe's probably. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised if he sneaks into the back of the second round.
Yeah. Christian Jones.
Jalen Polk wouldn't surprise me if he snuck into the back of there. Or
both Washington receivers.
Yeah. Actually, all three of them, I think, wouldn't be terribly surprised to see all three of them go in the top 2 rounds. Probably third round for a couple of them, but that'll wrap up our 2 round here.
Seattle fans, we did not pick a corner for you in the first round, so
you can love on Tariq Woolen as much as you want. The man can't fucking tackle.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a couple things on there. I think, obviously, I think we're going to see more trades in the first round than that. Probably a lot more trades in the second round.
The second round,
the best fit for Cincinnati in the first round is Brock Bowers. We have him falling all the way to 18. Chances are Brock Bowers is going earlier than that, probably via trade.
I don't know.
I do. Either that or he's going to fall right into somebody's lap. Because of positional value.
Yeah, that's the issue. With positional value, obviously he didn't really do anything at the combine. I just don't know if I see a spot. Honestly, I don't. Just looking at it, unless somebody trades up for it, and the only teams I really can see trading up for it would be Cincinnati. And I'm struggling to think of another team that I can see trading up for him.
I really think New Orleans. You had the even picks, but I think New Orleans he'll go to if he's there.
I think they go interior defensive line. I think they have.
You cannot pass up on a weapon like that.
You can if it's not. I mean, at the end of the day, there's only a handful of tight ends that are really massive differentiators, like Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you want one of them guys?
But I don't know.
Derek Carr struggled. You had a lot of money invested into him. Let's get him a guy who can keep up.
Yeah, I think if Fashano's there, they look for Fashanu. I think they might look for one of the tackles there, but not Fatnow was there, but I don't. You're higher on Fatnow than I am, so I could see them maybe going tackle there instead of the interior D line. But I think Byron Murphy's definitely in play. I don't know. I don't have a real great fucking read on where Brock Bowers can end up.
Yeah, I think New Orleans or Cincinnati are his 2 best fits.
Who's Jacksonville's tight end?
Evan Ingram.
Okay, I think they have somebody, but I can't remember who it was. Maybe the Colts. I mean, they have Jelani Walker, but
I could see that too.
Maybe the Colts would be a spot, but I think they have more needs.
Yeah, that's why I took a corner.
Is more of a need.
That's why I took the corner for them. I could really see Bowers happening, but like I said, I don't expect Bowers to be there at 15.
But just run down through the things. The Bears, they have Cole Kmet. You're not taking 1 at 2. 3, Hunter Henry re-signed. Yeah. You're not taking him over Marvin Harrison at 4. 5, yes, he's in play.
Yeah, he's in play.
6,
not in play.
Not in play. They have Waller.
Yep.
7. They just traded Waller, so they don't really seem like they value the tight end a whole lot. 8 has Pitts. 9 was the Bears that we traded for, so they're still not taking him. The Jets aren't taking him.
Yeah,
they're taking an offensive line. The Vikings got Hawkinson. They're not taking
Denver's
him.
In play, but they need a quarterback more. So obviously your positional value is going to take over there.
Yeah, so I mean maybe Denver takes him if and then tries to come back in later, but they don't really have the draft capital this year to do it. They don't have a second-round pick. Nope. The Titans, maybe
they're trying to go physical.
maybe the Titans maybe
Give Will Levis another weapon.
the Saints,
And a guy that can block if they're going to commit to running the football.
Yeah, maybe, but I think they're looking more offensive line. I really do. Whether they stick or trade back, or I still think they're looking for offensive line help over a tight end. Maybe the Saints. I think they look more on the defensive interior line or corner potentially.
Let's just throw this out there. He's not falling past 18.
18's his floor,
And I think 5's his ceiling.
Yeah.
5's the ceiling with 18 at the floor. You can go anywhere in between there.
Yeah, but there's a whole lot of teams.
And
in between
depends.
there
It all depends on where the trades are happening, where the quarterbacks are happening, where the run of tackles is happening.
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody came to 9 to get him if the 3 receivers are gone.
What if all the quarterbacks are gone before 9 and trades probably aren't going to be as people aren't going to be asking as much for trades? You know, people ask more for trades if they're going to get quarterbacks.
If they're coming to get quarterback.
If all quarterbacks are gone before 8, maybe it costs less for Cincinnati to jump up to
4-8 might be tough.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be terribly shocked if the first 6 picks were quarterbacks. I wouldn't.
Wouldn't surprise
I wouldn't. I mean, the first 3 I think are locked to be quarterbacks.
We're going to have 5 quarterbacks, right? In the first.
I think we have 6 in the first round. I really do. We had 6 in the first 12 picks.
Oh, we do have 6. That's right.
Yeah,
I
I wouldn't be surprised if the first 6 of the draft are all quarterbacks. I mean, 1, 2, 3 are quarterback. 4 potentially, if somebody comes up and gives them a king's ransom, could potentially somebody come up for JJ. 5, I think, is a very realistic possibility from one of the teams in the 11, 12, 13 range to coming up for a quarterback. 6, you never know what the Giants might do. Giants could take a quarterback. It wouldn't be terribly shocking. So honestly, I think really the only hard to believe pick out of there will be the Cardinals moving out of 4.
Yeah.
But yeah, 5 of the first 6 might be.
Yeah. Another sneaky thing too, if I can see Chicago wanting to move up and secure a receiver for Caleb Williams. I can see that too. If they want to move up to 7, if 7's available, they want to go up and get Roma Dunze, and then I could see Tennessee trade back twice. Honestly,
I could see if the Bears come up, I think it could be to 5.
Yeah,
to take Rome or Neighbors, whichever one they like better.
Yeah, and look at Houston. Houston did it last year. Houston took Stroud and then traded back up to 3 and took the best defensive player available. Took your quarterback of the future and the best defensive player available, and look how that worked out for them. I could see the Bears doing that.
Yeah,
and the Bears, we could easily be talking about the rookie of the year 3 years in a row being from the same team.
I think the Bears.
If the Bears end up going defense, you know what I mean? But I think the Bears are going to go up and get offense.
I think the Bears are this year's Texans.
Yeah. They're going to go up and try to get somebody. They're going to make a splash in the first round.
I didn't mean it so much from that standpoint. I mean as far as
where they're
very quick turnarounds.
Yeah,
I think the Bears are probably a playoff team this year.
Yeah. In that division, it's easier.
It is.
Yeah. That's why Kirk Cousins ran out of town.
And I think they've had a really good offseason. I think they've done pretty well for themselves. I think Caleb can succeed in that, especially if you get him another receiver. If they can get Caleb and Rome, I think that's a dynamic duo that would lead to a massive future for Bears fans. But all right, that'll wrap us up for this week here. We'll see next week if we can get together here. We'll see if I'm babysitting next week or if my wife's still not giving me my buddy.
Yep.
But all right, that we appreciate it. That'll wrap us up. Also,
make sure to roast us.
Yeah, make sure to roast us. Hop on there, subscribe. Do remember we are doing the giveaway. So 500 subscribers, we're giving a copy of NCAA 25 or Madden 25 or whatever the hell they're going to call it. I don't know if
NCAA 25.
They officially
rolled I think it's college football 25.
No, Madden. What do they call it, Madden?
Oh, I don't know. It can't be 25. They already gave it 25.
I know they did, but maybe they're calling it. I think they're still probably going to call it 25, but we'll see. All right, guys. We appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. Thank you. Bye.